Katy Perry just dropped one of the strangest music videos I have seen in a while. Not only does the video depict her being possessed, but it also shows a scorpion tail protruding out of her back. The video literally ends with Katy being baptized in holy water. There was so much going on in this video, and when you actually analyze it, you find a really dark story. Let's take a closer look at Watch It Burn to see what Katy Perry was really telling us with this music video. Katy Perry has dropped some very interesting music videos over the years, but this one has to be the darkest of them all. This release was a part of her attempt at a comeback after her last album flopped miserably, but many are now finding what was depicted to be quite disturbing. Some don't understand what Katy was implying with this imagery, but it seems really dark. The video starts with her waking up on a hospital bed and being moved to a room. Out of nowhere, a scorpion tail rips out of her back and sends one of the medics flying. They then show a priest praying over her before she passes out. This was the first indication that whatever was wrong with her was clearly demonic. When he prayed over her, it seemed to sedate the demon, but that doesn't last long. What happens next confirms they are clearly depicting a demon in her. When she wakes back up, you notice what appears to be burn marks all over her skin. She then rips out her IV, runs out of the hospital into a jeep, and drives into a car wash. When she goes through the wash, she is seen trying to clean the marks off her body. She manages to remove them, but her demonic scorpion tail returns, breaking through the windshield. This scene holds a really important message that makes a lot more sense at the end of this video. There's a reason she went to the car wash to try to wash her demons away, and you'll see exactly why at the end. As we can see in the next scene, the demon manages to take full control of her. When she makes it out of the car wash, she starts walking down the street in a black suit, with her scorpion tail hanging out behind her. She begins to destroy the town in a rage, breaking storefronts, burning everything down, and causing chaos. There are two parts in this scene that many people feel were placed there to tell a hidden message. When she sets this newsstand on fire, many people notice some interesting things on the magazine cover. In one of the Slop Time magazines, they show a person merging with a machine. While I can't see the full headline, from what I can make out, I see humans and robots. Clearly, this seems to be a reference to humans merging with technology. I wonder what they were trying to imply with this, especially considering Katy is literally depicted as a demon burning down a city. We know they put this magazine in the video for a specific reason. Everything placed in the scene is used to tell the story, and they confirm this in the very next part. After she sets the newsstand on fire, she smashes a storefront with a chair. When you stop the video here, there's a sign that states, "Read between the lines." On the TV below that, it says, "Breaking news. Experts say don't believe everything you hear." This is quite an interesting message to insert in this part of the video. What are they trying to imply by this? What are we looking in between the lines to figure out? Many people believe this might be connected to the last scene where they show her at the newsstand. They are telling us to read between the headlines, and we see exactly what this headline is telling us about AI. From this moment on, things only get darker. After this, we see Katy bursting into a church. When this happens, her tail burns off as she collapses. Being in the church seems to cause her pain, as if it's hurting the demon inside of her. This is when she begins to crawl her way to the front of the building. As she pulls herself closer, you can notice ashes floating in the air as if the demon were being cast out of her. When those in the church notice this, they pick her up and carry her to a tub of holy water. They then dump her in and baptize the demons out of her. When she rises out of the water, she is now freed from the demon. This was a crazy way to end the video, and this scene confirmed the theory that she was depicting herself possessed. Since the beginning of the video, they were showing us that this was spiritual, and she was being controlled by a demon. When the preacher prayed over her, she managed to fall asleep, but when she woke up and he was gone, the demon started to take control again. This is why they showed her rushing to the car wash to cleanse herself of the dark spirits, but it didn't work because she needed God to be saved. Before she went to the church, she was depicted destroying the city. This was meant to represent her giving into the demon and allowing it to work through her. Only when she arrived at the church was she able to be saved. The baptism succeeded and exorcised the demons out of her. Now everyone's question is, what in the world was Katy Perry saying with this video? The whole video seems to give apocalyptic vibes, especially when she is shown in the hospital at the beginning and when she is burning down the city. While I don't think Katy Perry suddenly became religious, the message in this video clearly was. What is interesting is that this theme of demonic possession seems to be a common recurrence in music videos. Sometime back, I covered Lady Gaga's Disease music video, and it depicted the very same imagery. Coincidentally, this was also her comeback music video. The video starts with Lady Gaga laying on a car that is being driven by a demon who is also played by her. Right at the beginning of the video, she is depicted being controlled by a demon. This is why the entity is shown in the driver's seat, indicating that it is the one navigating her. Gaga is then shown fighting another version of herself. She is depicted chained to a pole, stepping on this version of herself, keeping it down. But the next scene had to be the most disturbing. They show her becoming possessed. We see Gaga being chased by the demon, who then oozes black goo out of her mouth while she falls to the floor. When she gets up, she then hugs and worships the demon. She is then depicted convulsing and twitching while her eyes are rolling to the back of her head. And the video ends with the demon back at the driver's seat, still in control of her. This imagery is so dark, and fans always have a hard time understanding what it all means. What was Gaga trying to say with this? I do find it quite interesting though, that this was the imagery both artists used to mark their comeback. Maybe it represents them battling their inner demons and freeing themselves of them. Or it can mean something else entirely. But in Katy Perry's video, she is depicted trying to free herself from the demon. She makes her way to the church at the end and gets baptized to be saved. So the question is this what Perry was trying to say with this imagery? Was she telling people that she wants to be saved now? While I don't have the answers, I will say that the entirety of the video felt so dark. But this isn't surprising when it comes to Katy Perry. She has always made music videos depicting questionable imagery. This music video for Dark Horse was loaded with deep symbolism from beginning to end. From ancient gods to pyramids, Perry plays a goddess who sits on a pyramid throne. Many found this imagery highly questionable and felt that it was sending a very specific message. But now, this video is taking things to a whole other level. When people ask why artists choose this specific imagery, they're often told it's just art. All the dark visuals that seem out of place are just artistic references for something else the artist feels or believes. Like depicting fire for fury and anger, or water for calm and sadness. It is just visual imagery to tell the story. So what is the story in this video depicting? Is she trying to tell us she regrets what she did? Or is it something else much darker? What do you think it all means? Do you think it's just random imagery for the sake of a cool music video? Or do you think there's a deeper meaning? To me, I believe they spend millions on these music videos for a reason. They want us to get the message they put in it. So many celebrities use this imagery and never explain why. What is Charlie XCX trying to tell us in this music video? I honestly need to know what this was supposed to reference, or what A$AP Rocky was telling us with this visual. It seems like every artist plays with this dark imagery at one point or another. That is why many people believe it's placed there for other reasons. If Katy Perry is really saying that she wants to be saved, I will say that would be quite interesting. So many artists tend to get to that moment where they experience a spiritual epiphany and feel remorse for what they did with their talent. It is almost like they feel like their gift from God was hijacked by the enemy, as Katy Perry showed in this video. This entire music video reminds me of what happened in The Devil's Advocate. In that movie, a lawyer gets invited to join the top elite law firm in the country, only to find out that he is working for the devil. He realizes that he was being used by evil since the beginning, and he refuses to continue. This was a powerful movie with great acting. And if you want to know what this movie shows us about what happens when they come for you, watch this video right now. And if you want to further support the channel, consider becoming a Patreon member. When you join, you support the channel and get over 65 exclusive videos. Another way to support the channel is by subscribing and hyping this video. Your hype literally tells the algorithm that more people need to see this. Well, that's it for this video. I want to thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.